Hello, everyone. How are you doing? I love that intro. It's very studious. It sounds like I'm going to come out and give some sort of talk. Some learned professor is going to come out and give a talk, but it's just me. Well, who knew? So, thanks for joining me. Episode 33, and long day. I probably look tired. I'm wearing my new shirt. I got this shirt. I love it. It's nice in the winter because it's thick and it's feels, I don't know what it's made of, probably cotton. I don't know. I'm not a clothier, but I'm pretty sure it's cotton. I think all my stuff's made of cotton or some sort of wool. So I as the title here said, I'm not handy at all. My snowblower stopped working, and so that means that one of two things has to happen. Either I'm going to throw the snowblower away, or my stepdad is going to have to fix it because I can't do any of that. I have no skills whatsoever. I can I'll draft a trust and a will for you, but when it comes to fixing anything, I can't do it. I feel just less than a man because I can't do any of that stuff. Like I have the only thing I can do is look on YouTube on how to fix something. That's all I know how to do. My dad didn't show me how to do any of that stuff. I think he probably tried, but I was like, this is stupid. I want to play video games. And then I never learned anything. I never learned how to do any of that stuff. It's so embarrassing. And so I saw my stepdad, my mom made us the cabbage rolls the other day. We picked them up at a park and ride. And I'm like, hey, I can't get my snowblower to work. And he's like, oh, have you tried doing this? And like, you know me, Roger. I can't do any of that. I have no idea. But I picked up the snowblower, and which is pretty heavy, but I picked it up and I kind of shook it because I thought that would do something. My mechanic skills are that of a gorilla. That's all that really is. A gorilla would do the same thing to try and make the snowblower work. But he's like, you gotta let the gas out. Like, what? What do you let the gas out? Why am I letting the gas out? I paid for that gas. Where's it gonna go? Like, no, you gotta get some sort of receptacle and you put it under the gas tank, and there's a release underneath, and then the gas comes. Like, well, why would I do that? He's like, well, because the gas probably settled in there and it's plugging the line. I'm like, oh, okay. And then so I didn't do that at all. I had I didn't. I said that I didn't have time, but I was just intimidated. I was intimidated because I knew it wasn't going to work. I knew it was going to like screw it up and probably set myself on fire because I have no skills trying to make any of that stuff work. So then he, being the sweet man that he is, he followed up with me a couple days. Well, actually, followed up with me today, and he said, did you get the snowblower working? And I'm like, great question, but you know that I didn't get that snowblower working. So he's like, well, I'll come fix it. I'm like, what? That's the sweetest thing ever. So he drove like 45 minutes to my house, opened the garage, found the snowblower, and just fixed it. He's like, and then he left me a voicemail because I had my phone off and I missed the call. So he probably thinks like, oh, this piece of shit son-in-law doesn't appreciate me. Made me fix this thing, but my phone was off. And so I call him and he's like, yeah, I got it to work. And I'm like, oh my God, what an amazing thing to be able to do. I just envy that so much, to be able to just bring something back with your hands to life. I can't do that. No skills. I'm just a child. I'm like, I can, represent someone's life in court, keep them out of jail, but I can't fix a snowblower. I can barely turn it on. Like it's so embarrassing. My wife she doesn't say it, but I know that she's thinking, she's like, oh, wow, he's just can't do anything. What can you do? Play video games? Wear a suit? That's it? That's what I married? You can't fix this GD snowblower? Now we're probably not going to need the snowblower ever again, because now that it's fixed and works, I won't need it because it'll probably never snow ever again. Then I just got a snowblower that doesn't work, the snowblower that works, but no snow to blow. So that was what was up today. I had some productive meetings, got a lot of stuff done, some lawyering, talking on the phone, sending emails, trying to dodge people that want to set up Zoom calls. I'm so tired of Zoom. I hate it. It's so annoying. I just stop. Just stop being on Zoom all the time. Like a few months ago, some people like wanted. I met with them, and we set up a Zoom call for a meeting. And I jumped on first, and my face is on the Zoom call because it's Zoom. And then they joined, and they weren't on Zoom. Their camera wasn't working. I was like, "Oh, are you guys gonna turn on your camera?" They're like, "Nope." It was awesome. So much respect for that. Just saying no. I'm not gonna be on Zoom. I've had enough Zoom. I don't want to be on Zoom with you right now, man. So I had so much respect for that. But I don't want to be on Zoom anymore. I loved it when we were going to court on Zoom, and I didn't have to get dressed from the waist down, and I just lawyer from the top, half of me up. But now I just don't want to be on Zoom anymore. I'm all zoomed out, I guess. Not that I want to go in person to court either. I just don't want to do anything. I think we just can we just stop doing things? Can we just, I remember reading in like biblical times, they would have this thing called the Jubilee. And so the only thing I thought Jubilee meant was like something you would say Cherry's Jubilee, and it was like some sort of thing that you get at Quality Dairy. But apparently Jubilee was a thing where in ancient times, if you had a debt, they would erase it after so long. Can't remember how many years, but they just erase it. You start over. I think we need to do that. I think we need to come to the point in our society where we are not doing so many Zoom meetings, and we're erasing everyone's debt after 7 years. I think that would be a great thing to do. So that's what I want to see happen. We need to make that happen. Who can I talk to on this Facebook Live to get that to make that happen? I think it needs to happen. So today's only Tuesday. This is 33 Facebook Lives in. I want to put my face like in 1 through 33 and look at it, because I'm sure I looked much happier at the first one. But this is fun. I am lucky to be able to talk to you every day, and whether you like it or not, I'm coming at you. I am going to Facebook Live every day this year, whether you like it or not. I'm going to lose some people. It's fine. I'll gain 4 to 5 fans, I'm sure. But I honestly feel much better doing this. I feel more comfortable on camera because I've been Zooming a lot. But then also just feel more comfortable being able to talk to you. Doing comedy, I was always like, everyone's like, I thought you didn't like doing stuff in front of people. Like, yeah, you're right. But I just love comedy so much that I would have to overcome that. But here I feel like it doesn't matter. Nothing matters anymore. So it's so much easier to just babble on Facebook Live and just get used to being on camera in front of, fives of people. So, but I appreciate you guys checking in and asking questions and stuff and things, very lawyerly stuff, things. Those are very lawyer words. Well, I checked the box for today doing a Facebook Live, so I've done it. I've changed the world, I'm sure, and like the butterfly effect, I'm sure someone will now it'll now start a revolution. So, so I good to see you guys, and hopefully I'll be able to do stand-up comedy soon, because I think this is, if I do enough of these, maybe we could pitch them to say, hey, make this guy stop doing Facebook Lives and open up being able to do stand-up comedy again, and then I'll stop. So that's all I want. So I hope you have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Make sure you check in tomorrow. Tomorrow at 7, we got my buddy Zach Martina, comedian, and very funny man. Been on several funny podcasts, toured all over the country, and has an album. So very funny dude. Check him out. We're going to talk about creativity and productivity and stand-up and what he's been doing since the pandemic. He's a very funny gentleman. He's a live wire, and I think you'll enjoy him. So I'll come back here tomorrow at 7 p.m., and that'll be episode 34. So have a good rest of your night, and I will see you tomorrow. All right.